She had just been sentenced to 15 years in federal prison. Most people would cry. Some would collapse. She laughed. Then she mocked the judge. What happened next wasn't loud, but it completely destroyed the illusion she was living in. This case unfolded inside a federal courtroom in the United States. The defendant stood convicted of identity theft, wire fraud, and financial exploitation, crimes that affected dozens of victims across multiple states. But this case didn't go viral because of the charges. It went viral because of her behavior. Who was the defendant? She didn't look like a typical federal defendant. Perfect hair, tailored blazer, luxury handbag placed neatly on the table, oversized sunglasses, worn indoors. She stood tall, shoulders back, scanning the room with a smirk. This wasn't fear. This was arrogance. The fraud scheme explained. Prosecutors detailed a multi-year scheme. Stolen identities were used to open credit lines, create shell bank accounts, move large sums through wire transfers. The money funded designer clothing, travel, a lifestyle she openly flaunted online. Victims testified one by one. Lives ruined. Savings wiped out. Years of damage. She didn't look at them. The courtroom energy shifts. As sentencing approached, the courtroom grew quiet. Two officers stood behind her, ready. The judge reviewed the case slowly, deliberately. He emphasized the scale of the fraud, the lack of accountability, the permanent harm to victims. Then he paused. Everyone knew what was coming. The sentence. For identity theft and wire fraud, the judge said, you are sentenced to 15 years in a federal correctional institution. The number hit hard. 15 years. That's when most defendants break. She didn't. The moment that shocked the court. She laughed under her breath, then spoke clearly. Huh? Whatever. I'll be out in 2. Y'all just jealous of the drip. Gasps filled the room. This wasn't disbelief. This was disrespect. The point of no return. The judge looked up slowly, removed his glasses. The courtroom fell into complete silence. That single sentence changed everything. Her confidence was now evidence. Judge reasserts control. This is not entertainment, the judge said firmly. This is a federal courtroom, he explained. Federal sentences are rarely reduced. Early release is not automatic. Arrogance reflects lack of remorse. Every word landed hard. Her smirk faded. Prosecution presses harder. The prosecutor stood. They asked the court to formally note her statement as demonstrated lack of remorse, disrespect toward the judicial system. The judge agreed. That moment was now permanent. On record. Reality cracks the image. For the first time, she looked unsure. Her eyes moved around the room. The officers stepped closer. Her handbag was quietly removed. No symbols left. Just a defendant. Escort from the courtroom. As she was escorted away. Sunglasses removed. No words spoken. No laughter. The confidence was gone. Reality had arrived. The judge addressed the courtroom. This sentence reflects not just the crime, he said, but the complete absence of accountability. Justice had been delivered. Case reveals closing. This case teaches one brutal lesson. Court is not a stage. Money won't save you. And arrogance doesn't shorten sentences. Because when reality finally shows up, it doesn't care about your image.